Hello y'all, this is Joseph Smith and I'll be reviewing It Chapter 2. And this movie is a direct sequel to It 2017, which was released 2 years ago, but this time it follows the Losers Club as adults, 27 years later, right after what happened, and they carved out in their hands blood and they said, hey, we'll come back. And so now they're back, 27 years later, to defeat this creature named It. Positives, I would say the cast is pretty good. They have a really good cast. They have Bill Hader, Jessica Chastain, and many others, but for sure those two for me stood out the most. And I thought it had good cinematography. I thought how they kind of made the city of Derry pretty dark and very ominous. Thought that was kind of cool on how they did some camera work there and made it kind of dark. That's all my positives. So first of all, I would have to say, why does this movie have to be 2 hours and 49 minutes? Like, okay, I get it. I mean, I was kind of excited for this movie because I'm like, okay, it's 2 hours and 49 minutes. I'm like, well, then it would make it a good adaptation of the book because I've read the book and I've liked the book. And so I was kind of like, okay, yeah, this might be good. It might be better than the miniseries, but nope. It was so slow. I don't know what it is, but there are some parts in this movie where you're just like, come on, hurry up. Like, I want to get to this part, I want to get to this part. Like, there's this one scene where the Mike character is literally explaining to Bill about this artifact. And it took forever, and I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, come on, let's get going. There was lots of pacing issues in this movie. Like, it could have, like, come on. And, like, you felt the runtime, and so that kind of sucked. So my second negative, well, the script. Oh my god, the script. How horrendous the script was for this movie. I mean, I could tell you so many reasons why the script was so bad, but mainly my reason is it was just stupid humor. Like, I mean, for me anyways, I didn't find lots of the jokes they were saying were funny. I thought it was very forced and it felt like it was just there. And I didn't really care that much for the jokes. In my opinion, it just didn't work out. And if I'm going into that, I would also say, oof, some of the creatures were very stupid. I'm sorry to say this, but it was very dumb. I was really cringed out at some points because I was like, it's not like the creatures aren't even scary. They're more gross than they are scary. Like, oh god, like it just made me cringe. I'm like, I want to have a movie where it actually makes me scared, makes me intense, you know? I didn't feel that thrill, you know, like other movies I've watched. Anyways, there is this one battle towards the end. I won't go into spoilers, obviously, but I mean, it's just so obvious with the CGI. You can just see everything. And it's just, I'm just like, no, oh god, no. It was just so bad. I wanted to cry. I was like, no. My third negative deals with CGI, but in another aspect. So apparently, Finn Wolfhard, he played Mike in Stranger Things, and he's playing Richie in this movie. But apparently now, he had to do reshoots because it's been 2 years and kids grow up really quick, and so, you know what they decided to do? Oh, well, let's go ahead and put CGI on his face. Let's go ahead and de-age him. Oh god. It was not, like, literally they would do flashbacks and it was so noticeable. Like, they even did it to all the Losers Club kids. Like, it was very noticeable. Some of them, not all of them. Like, Beverly, it wasn't noticeable, and with Eddie, it wasn't noticeable. But I mean, and also, they also altered their voices, too, to make them sound like auto-tuned them. Like, it was so noticeable and jarring, it was just like, oh no. Oh god, it was so cringeworthy. Like, whenever they were in that part, I didn't even pay attention because I was so focused on the CGI, on the de-aging. Like, it was so bad. Anyways, so this really isn't a negative, but I would say I didn't think it was as scary, as I said before, as the first one. I wish it was a lot more scarier. I wish that they kind of played around with it more, but it was mainly just stupid to me. I don't know. It just wasn't my thing. And then I kind of wish there was more Pennywise in the movie. Like, I mean, there is a lot of him in the movie, but to me, he didn't do as much as he did in the first movie. I wish that they could have gave him a lot more screen time, even though some people think that he actually has a lot of screen time in this movie. I wish they could have gave him a lot more to do, honestly. But other than that, I mean, so the character development, I wasn't a fan of. Like, I mean, I cared a lot for Jessica Chastain's character, Beverly, adult Beverly, because, I mean, she had a abusive father, and also she has an abusive husband. And it showed that in the movie, and so you really care a lot about where she's going with this. And so I kind of liked how they showed that. But honestly, that was all I liked. I mean, all the other negatives I said, that was what was said. I mean, okay, for rating scale, I mean, 5 out of 10, guys. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't really like, this movie kind of really disappointed me. Anyways, so that is all my review, and I will definitely be doing more reviews after this. I don't know which ones yet, but you will see once they upload. So anyways, give a like, whatever you guys do, and stay tuned for the next video.